You are now entering the Nerd House. Welcome to the Geekdom.
Let's be toxic for a minute. An absolutely toxic combo in Magic, that is. But don't worry, we have this Dandelion Wolfberry Tea from Zen Vitality to help clear our toxins. If you've been playing Standard in Magic right now, chances are you've already come across this combo. It involves the new enchantment card Innkeeper's Talent from Bloomburrow and the Planeswalker card Vraska Betrayal Sting from Phyrexia all will be one. With just these two cards, you can destroy an opponent with poison damage by turn 5. And if you have proverbial poison damage in real life, just have some Dandelion Wolfberry Tea to help detoxify your liver and kidneys. Leave the toxicity to your Magic games. Innkeeper's Talent static ability at level 1 reads, at the beginning of combat on your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Pay 1 green to level it up, and permanents you control with counters on them have ward 1. Pay 3 and a green to level it up to its final form, for if you would put 1 or more counters on a permanent or player, put twice that many of each of those counters on that permanent or player instead. It's level 3 where the enchantment needs to be at in order to initiate the combo. With Innkeeper's Talent fully leveled up, you can then play Vraska Betrayal Sting for an insta-kill. You can even pay Vraska's Phyrexian cost at 4 mana, a black, and pay 2 life, aka 5 mana and 2 life, and Vraska will still enter with double the counters on it, meaning she'll enter with loyalty 10, and you only need 9 to do her ultimate ability, which states if target player has fewer than 9 poison counters, they get a number of poison counters equal to the difference. Innkeeper's Talent would then also double the number of poison counters your opponent receives, thus resulting in them receiving 18 poison counters! A player only needs 10 poison counters to lose the game. So, it's an insta-kill. Although this is a particularly mean combo, it's not always easy to pull off. Even if you can get Innkeeper's Talent on the board by turn 2, you'll need to make all of your land drops and focus on leveling up the enchantment in each turn, and then also have Vraska in hand by turn 5. But as we know, a lot can happen before then, and there is a lot of enchantment and permanent removal in Standard right now, in a variety of colors. It turns out people don't like dying from this silly combo, and will do everything in their power to remove your fun, especially when it comes to countering or removing your talent. There's a lot more fun that you can have with Innkeeper's Talent and various planeswalkers that are just as nasty and toxic. Sometimes things that are bitter are actually quite delicious and good for us in the long run, like this tea. I definitely recommend adding sugar or honey to it, but its results are worth it. If you're running the Vraska Innkeeper combo in a deck, then chances are you're playing at least green and black. 2 planeswalkers in those colors that pair really well with Innkeeper are Liliana of the Veil and Renin Realmbreaker. With Renin Realmbreaker paired with the talent, you can instantly ult to create an emblem that says you may play lands and cast permanents from your graveyard. So as long as your opponent doesn't have any graveyard hate, the party will just keep on going. With Liliana and the talent, you can instantly ult her to separate all permanents target player controls into 2 piles. That player sacrifices all permanents in the pile of their choice. Depending on the board state, you can really thin out your opponent's resources. My favorite and wholly toxic and evil thing to do is to make your opponents choose between their lands and their creatures, or other permanents. If you already ulted Renin Realmbreaker, then you instantly get your Lily back, and you can just keep making your opponent sacrifice things until they rage quit because you are in fact being a bully. At which point, you can detox with some Dandelion Wolfberry Tea that you can snag from my TikTok shop. For the record, wolfberries are just goji berries, which are antioxidants and have a lot of health benefits for your eyes, gut, blood sugar, immune system, and just all around well-being. I don't know if they'll make you a better Magic player, but you'll at least feel better as you play. There's a lot of other planeswalkers or cards that pair really well with Innkeeper's Talent, and I'm curious to see how Duskmourn cards will add to its flair as well. Let me know in the comments what silly combos or other effects you've created with Innkeeper's Talent. Stay toxic.